good, everybody? It's your boy Demetrius behind the lens, and we are back for another episode of the Creative Vibe Podcast, episode 005. And I'm here with the one and only, the Golden Squad.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Crimz, representing Golden Squad. We're here in Jamaica, Queens.
Wally Dogs Brothers in the building, man. Puppies in the building. Everything golden. Free Wally.
All right, fellas. Thank you for coming on. My man Goon, you know, the one and only Goon, brought y'all by the studio while we doing the recording while I'm here in New York City.
Shout out to C7.
Yeah, shout out to C7. You know, I'm here from London, so shout out to the UK, the man them over there as well, representing the UK as well. So I appreciate y'all coming out, man.
I love the studio. Love the vibe. Love the studio.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I know that y'all are big in the battle scene situation right now. My man Goon has been putting in a lot of work. So just let's go back to the beginning. I want to kind of tap into, you know, you guys' story and where you guys started a little bit. So if you mind, like, tell the people worldwide exactly who are you guys and what are you guys about?
Well, before this is what it is, right? When Golden Squad started, I actually got recruited because I was in a different squad before, and I'm not gonna shout them out, but I was one of the most hated, and Pep was one of the most hated. So it was only right to have two villains
Come together.
Yeah, right. So like, mind you, he had Golden Squad running before I even joined in. The way I got put on, one of his mentors, he's a freestyle god just like myself. So I ended up freestyling with him, and ever since then, Pep was like, yo, let's try to unite squads. You know, have two teams that was on the rise during this time, like in these low-tier leagues. We was capitalizing on everything. Because Golden Squad was like the NWO. We was like a virus, so we was everywhere. So when I seen the way how they moved as a squad, it was like, you know what? That's how a group should move. Everybody moved militant. Everybody was one.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got put on, that's when the rest became history. Now it's like, okay, I was the final piece to the squad where it was like, okay, I could teach everybody. If it wasn't battle rap, I can help you with the bars and how to set it up, right? Because when I came in, nobody really wanted me to win. Because I was talking that talk that was like, damn, how somebody like myself carried myself that way in this battle rap scene. And I was a killer. Like, it was like, listen, I could freestyle and I could write. And when I started to zone in, that was when it was like, okay, shit, we got a problem in our hands. And my brother here, like, Pep showed me, like, how to maneuver in the ring, because I was very, like, stale in the ring. Like, I would rap, but it wasn't, like, battle rapping. It was just like, okay, I had punchlines, and, yeah, I would hit a certain way, but it wasn't...
Animated or, like...
Yeah, it wasn't, like, animated and hit into, like, the camera towards, like, the crowd. It was just, like, you know, my main focus was, like, battle rap now is like a show.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go there, it's like you want to entertain the crowd and entertain the viewers like that are watching.
Put on a show. Yeah, you want to really put on a show. Copy.
I didn't know how to do that. Because like when I came up, it was like when people used to sell mixtapes in Times Square, I would used to sell my CDs over there. So like if you wanted to hand me a CD, I would have to battle you. And if you was to beat me, I would buy your whole stack of CDs where you could just go home right then and there. And I won a lot of battles, so I wasn't buying a lot of people's CDs, you feel me?
That's crazy.
Shouts out to them.
It's kind of like a rapper that knows how to freestyle but can't put together a song.
Right.
You gotta know how to entertain on stage. You can't just rap bars and just go. You gotta kind of like change your voice. You know what I mean? Have different cadences, things like that.
So like that's the thing with me. Like I'm the king with flows. Like I could change tones. I could change flows. Like music wise, that's more my lane. Like I don't have a problem performing. Like it's a difference when you're on stage performing your songs, and then there's a difference between performing when you're battling somebody. Because at the end of the day, like you gotta treat it like boxing. To me, like I came in there with the aggression. Like I'm a dirty boxer, so I'm gonna talk about your friends, family, your dead relatives. Like I didn't care because like no matter what, like I can't fear no man because that was the way I was raised, right? So like, what is it that you can do to me besides rapping? Like, you want to fight, we could fight, and like that was my mentality, and it should have never been like that because at the end of the day, like this is a business. So like when people go out on the stage and start fighting, you're messing up your image and your product that you're trying to put out on the internet. Because no matter what, like everybody's their own entity, right? So you're your own businessman. So at the end of the day, you're your own boss. No matter what team you're in, you're your own product. It's like drugs. So like one drug is gonna hit harder than the other. So like it depends on how you push it. Like if you market the right way, the product is gonna move. You feel me? And then that's how I looked at it with rap. And then my mentor here, Pep, was like, yo, this is how you should move in battle rap. And ever since then, I took off. So I did a lot of things behind the scenes in battle rap with Queenz Flip. And I was his cameraman for a while.
Okay, yeah, shout out to Queenz Flip. Yeah, I know his work. Yeah.
Feel me? So like we was moving as a squad, and then like
he swear he a wrestler though. He swear he a WWE wrestler, man. I swear, Flip, I love it. They gotta get him on WrestleMania one time.
Shout out to my brother. Shout out
that's
to
soon.
Flip.
That's real soon.
Yeah, he gotta be on wrestling, man.
Word, he gotta be on. Yo, I tell you right now, Vince McMahon, you gotta get my man Queenz Flip at WrestleMania, man. Whichever one they up to now.
WrestleMania ain't shit without Queenz Flip.
Like forget Bad Bunny. You feel me? Like
word. Queenz Flip will go right through a hole. He'll go through a car or something. For the check, I know he's like, yo, put cement on me. I don't care. He'll go crazy.
Yeah, that was a big part of our rap career too, working with Queenz Flip, because he had his own league called the Quiet Room, and we just took that whole league over. But he gave us the opportunity. We had to work our way up, and we took that league over, and that really helped our battle rap careers like shoot up.
So let me ask you a question, Pep. That's how you say it, right, Pep? Yeah. Right? Yeah. So. Being a mentor, how does it feel to be a mentor to another artist and kind of like fusing it? Yeah.
Oh no, don't let him bullshit you. He told y'all the story. Like he was amazing to me when I first met him. I'm watching him and my homie Black Ink go at it, and I'm like, I don't care if he's on another team. Like he gonna be on this team at the end of the day. Okay. So he like, nah, fuck y'all, I ain't joining y'all. I was like, we'll see, we'll see. So. After a couple of Suge Knight appearances or whatever, that
ran down on him and converted him over.
A balcony talk, and that was it.
Yeah, Money Train style. Okay, that's what's up.
Yo,
so
that's literally what it was.
I guess my question to y'all then, like, because they say I hear that you're very hated in the bat. Like,
they don't like me.
Why so much hate? What like?
I think it's just the winning. It just bothers people, and the lifestyle, the outside of battle rap. Like, there's nothing really cool you can say to me. Like, my real, like our real outside life is amazing. Like, it's amazing. The ladies, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are things that battle rappers ain't showing up with. They're not showing up with the ladies. They're not showing up with no money. None of that. Like,
to be realistic, it's like
this is the everyday thing for us.
The thing that people rap about, we actually live it. So it's just like, of course you would hate that because we're somebody that you want to be. And then even outside of battle rap, like businesses and the money that we make, it's just like, you know what, you would have to hate us, and it's okay because you know what, y'all not built like the way we built. That's the reason why we had these slogans. Like we train different.
Y'all don't technically have to hate us. Y'all can come work with us.
Right.
You can come work with us if y'all trying to push y'all career. Come work with C7. Y'all trying to push y'all career. But being the villain is fun though. It's fun. I tell you that.
I was gonna say, what good side do you find about being the villain? Like, what's the best? Disturbing the peace a bit.
Just the hate. Just the hate. I mean, the amount of hate and the amount of attention is like crazy. Like in the league right now, our battles, like I had a battle with my man Mason recently, and it's like Mason spent his whole round rapping to who he thought was me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there with the mask on, glasses like you, dark shades and shit. And the whole battle, I'm actually standing right in back of him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you get to the end of your round and you're like, yeah, nigga, fuck you. And then you turn around and I'm right there clapping for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit they hate me over. That's the shit crazy. They hate me over. Like, I don't know why. You know?
Nah, I love battle rap, man. Like I came, a lot of guys like Murder Mook and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
T-Rex,
he's a god. T-Rex, that's my bro.
Yeah, like even out in London, like those guys will vouch for me. They know me for years. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Mook, we got videos together. We got mad history together. So I always appreciate the lyrical part because remembering lines, coming up with attacks, phrases, doing your research, you know what I'm saying, planning out your attack. Like that takes strategy mentally.
Shit is difficult.
Yeah, and it's different because it's not something you can just chop up in a studio. It's not something, it's like a Broadway play. I just finished seeing Back to the Future, the musical. Not one mess up. Not one miscue, nothing. Everything was high energy, hit the points. Every character or every person was who they was and did it in the best way. And the show went great. So to be a battle rapper, you kind of got to be like that. You got to be able to
get one chance to do that shit.
And strategize in your mind. You know what I mean? Time it, because you might say something too quick. you off your rhythm, and then that ruins it right away. You got like 1 second to pull the plane up. Sandman coming in,
right,
and you out of there.
You know what it is? You're right. There's a lot of theatrics that come down with the culture, but it comes back to like what I said earlier. Like it comes down to like boxing because like you gotta sell the fight, right? Because like the problem with this culture is that everybody expect things to be handed to them. See, we figure.
Why do you think that though? Why do you gotta be handed to?
I mean, because let's look at certain leagues, right? There's 1,000 leagues now. Like definitely, there's a bunch more like little leagues, but then you got the top tier leagues like the URL, KOTD. Like these are leagues that are already established because they've been put on, and that's because they did the right business through promotion.
Copy.
Right, and everybody put in the foot.
The marketing, yeah, copy.
So the issue is like they expect the league owners to do the marketing when their job is to provide the space and push your content out. It's up to the artist to do the business of marketing and trying to get yourself out. Because at the end of the day, like everybody in their mother rap now. You feel me? Yeah. And like it wasn't like before where call outs was mandatory. Like now it's like you got to create the drama. Now people want to see something different. Like let's say if I went out and started calling out certain names and I start making diss songs or start violating, I can turn a nobody to a somebody if I want to. See, the thing with battle rap, like I'm super disrespectful, right? And I know that certain repercussions can happen, but I don't care for them no more.
You don't care
because I'm comfortable in my own skin. So regardless, like, and even outside of it, it's like I'm winning. Like, look, I came from gang culture, and then I joined the motorcycle culture, right?
Okay, I see. So, with the attire. Okay,
this is my club with the legendary Skull MC.
Okay.
And when I came up, it was like, oh damn, like he's a battle rapper. He shoots music videos. He shot for Queenz Flip, and now he's a biker that battle raps. There's not a lot of bikers.
You transcending. You transcending into different things, into different vibes, and doing it well.
Right, like doing it right. That's all it is. It's like I'm leveling up, right? So that like because of the lifestyle that I chose, some of them don't live that, but they rap about it. So when I know that you're not outside, and I know that because I did my research, that's what I like to expose. And then when I start talking on it, it's like, okay, you have to hate me now. Now your friend,
does it piss you off because you feel like you've actually had to earn your means to be able to say that, so where somebody else doesn't? So it's kind of like
let's look at it like this, right? Everybody's a hustler, right? Everybody want to sell something. So you got to knock them off the block. So what's the first thing you do? You make them starve. So you take away the customers. Now, when you take away the customers, you get no money. So that means you get no attention. Now, the people that's saving them, now you got to get rid of them too. It's because you don't want nobody to keep your opponent relevant anymore. So what I do now is like, okay, I'm going to take all your attention from you and your friends and whoever's behind you. They got no choice but to respect what I'm saying because I'm forcing it on them.
It's very competitive. This is warlike.
Yeah, like so. Like there's a strategy behind everything that I do. Every move that I make, there's an outcome.
So let me ask y'all a question then. If you get the title, supreme title that you are absolutely the best, the absolute top. No one can mess with you, even if they hate. It doesn't add up because you by far are the GOAT of the situation, the entire rap. Then where do you take it from there?
See, from there, like, to answer that question.
Because you're competitive to win. You ain't trying to
lose. Let me answer that real quick. So me, I feel like I already reached there somewhat. Like, now, granted, I feel like, yeah, you got the higher ups and everything, but where I'm at, I'm comfortable. I'm about to get my own reality show and everything.
Okay.
You know, like.
So you just basically now is having fun with it and basically.
Yeah, we on the business side of it right now.
Okay.
We already mastered the performing, the battling, everything. Okay. We doing spectacular shit every battle, but now we focus on the business aspect.
Okay, so from being in the battle rap world and dealing with the business side, what's that like? What ventures?
Oh, terrible.
What do you
it's terrible.
Okay.
It's nothing worse than dealing with battle rappers. Like, it's nothing worse. They're not on time.
Managing artists and
they're not on time. They always got excuses. But when you find them selected few that you can work with, it's a gold mine. Okay. It's a gold mine.
Okay, that's dope.
You know, there's like a lot of people peak, right? Like a lot of people just want to stay as battle rappers and they don't want to do nothing more with it. Like,
it's comfortable, right? You win it, you good.
And that's
they just think that's the ceiling right there. Like, that's it. Like battle rap. It's like, what about a reality show? What about doing music? You know, performances, a bunch of different things. Like
because of battle rap, like I ended up buying my own recording studio. right? So like now I no longer got to pay for studio time.
Yeah.
Right. Because of battle rap, it's like now I got to network with different type of crowds. Like if I want to go to Philly, let's say a couple of league owners that know who I am, they're like, yo, Crimz, let's get some music going because your music is fire. Because like mind you, like I came from the music background, and when I started doing the battle rap, my mentality was like, okay, battle rap, generate the views, push the music, right? That was my agenda. But like now it's like, okay, battle rap is starting to become so watered down. I capitalized when I saw the ship sinking. I just said, oh, this ship's sinking. I'm taking the lifeboat. I'm out of here.
Okay.
I'm going to start just leveling up while these guys can plateau and stay where they at.
Yeah, battle rap ain't really do shit for me. I ain't gonna front. Like, I felt like I had some fun. You know what I'm saying? But all it did was give me less vagina. Like yeah, because now, you know what I'm saying, people in my business, bitches is popping up on me randomly. I'm like, nah, somebody sent you. I ain't fucking with you. Like, I can't trust you.
Definitely gotta be careful.
I can't trust you. Somebody sent you.
Yeah.
But
That's ill. Okay. Well, have you guys ever been across seas yet? Have you dealt with the UK? You know, I live out there, so you know that's the scene kind of like influencing a lot of the music. You know, with the drill energy. But have you been out to the UK yet? Have you checked out that side? That would be ill.
Like I would love to go over there for sure, because like I know that they cherish hip hop more than we do over here. Like
New York to the UK.
We take hip hop for granted.
Yes.
Right. So like over there, they observe what we do. Like mind you, like. Same thing, like every state, every country got different hoods, but you know what? The only commonality that we have in this culture is pain, right? So like, we hurt differently, but you know, we know what that pain feel like. So knowing how to struggle, knowing how to come from the gutter, like knowing 100%. What it's like to sleep in the street.
That's a universal language,
right?
You know? We all know what that feels like.
Yeah, so, and to go back on that London thing real quick, I'm not gonna lie, I tell the truth a lot. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I look to do it, but yeah, my arch enemy, shout out to K-Shark TV, my man Kaiser, but my arch enemy from over there, my man Goon, he was recently in the UK. And you know, I be doing my homework, so I be watching all these rappers and shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I was a little jealous. I was a little jealous looking at the scenery and shit. I'm like, that's nice. I'm showing it to my lady, like, bitch, look, we need to go places.
Yeah. Now, that's my guy. He came there, but I know y'all got a little tension. But
yeah, definitely some tension. But I was like, damn, you could have took me on the trip.
I know him. I know how competitive he like to get, and I'm a neutral party, so he know how to hold himself.
Nah, he's definitely king of K-Shark. Definitely king of K-Shark.
For now.
Yeah, we got my man Drop. My man Drop's doing big thing over there. He's the face of it. I'm the champ. You know what I'm saying? Crimz is the Mike Tyson of the shit. Like, it's running wonderful over there. Shouts out to everybody and K-Shark.
That's dope, man. Yeah, I would definitely like to get y'all out to the UK, man. So we definitely should chop it up and have that vision board presented, you know, after the show. Cause you know I got plugs over there, and the UK's been really ill. So it's been a great, you know, and hip hop is a universal language, drill, everything. We people of the earth, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna rock. So I appreciate y'all coming, man, and just coming in and showing some love and telling y'all story.
Nah,
and,
we definitely thank you, man.
And we're gonna set up the other side so that you know, there's a lot of talk, a lot of goat talk, a lot of big talk here. So, you know, I don't like to talk. I like to also do some action.
Oh, yeah. We dibble-dabble with the rap thing.
Yeah, so we're going to appreciate it. So that way the world can get a taste of what y'all talking about. But this has been the Creative Vibe Podcast. I'm Demetrius Behind the Lens. This is episode 005. You understand? The Golden Squad. You know what I mean? The Midas touch. You already know what time it is.
Thank y'all for having us, man. Shout out to C7.
Appreciate y'all, man. Until next time. Peace out.